At 2:30 in the morning, my girlfriend's dog got sprayed by a skunk. And I don't know if you've ever been woken up by a smell. You just fucking get up right away. Like, it's not like you're wide awake and, oh my God, we had to clean this dog at 2:30 in the morning, and you know, they say you're supposed to use like tomato juice or something, but we didn't have any of that, so we just like, we grabbed everything we could, but like my girlfriend was grabbing really weird shit, like we were dumping like rum on her dog, and then like the end of a 40. So that dog's a fucking princess. Fucking like, that dog is adorable, but it will go up to you and like give you a face like, why aren't you petting me yet? Fucking sits, I'm driving my girlfriend, like I'm sitting in shotgun, the dog jumps on the middle console, and it's just like, my girlfriend's like, oh, she's adorable, you know, and then like I look down at my seatbelt that's unbuckled. Fucking dog unbuckled my seatbelt. Fucking trying to kill me. The dog sets me up for shit. Like, one time I was just hanging out in a room, and the dog comes in with one of my pairs of my girlfriend's panties, and the dog like hands the panties to me, and then my girlfriend comes in, and she's like, what are you doing with my panties? The dog is setting me up for shit. Like one time, it was like, I don't know how early it was in the morning. I just remember it was really early in the morning, and I heard this noise just like, ugh. And I was like, I turned to my girlfriend, I'm like, did you just throw up? She's like, oh no, I didn't throw up, I think Ginger just threw up. I'm like, oh man, that's terrible. She's like, oh, Ginger threw up right next to your pants. I'm like, oh wow, that was really close. You know, she went out of the room to get stuff to clean it up, and when she was gone, I was just laying on her bed, and Ginger jumped up on the bed and just gave me this look like, I will break you. Female dog, but I think that's the voice that best represents the golden retriever named Ginger. I came up with a product. It's for people who are lacking in bush. It's called, it's like Rogaine, but if you're bush. It's called Bushgain. Maybe you feel like it's not full enough down there, and you're like, I need to apply something. Shit, it's America, you know, we do stuff for everything. Why not, you know? Why not? Well, my Bushgain joke went incredibly well, so I think that looking at my notes is a good idea. I don't know. A lot of my friends smoke cigarettes, and you know, I don't smoke cigarettes. I think I've smoked like one cigarette in my entire life, and thanks. And a lot of my friends, they always like, they say things to me like, oh, I'm sorry that you have to deal with me smoking in front of you, like they actually care about it. It's funny. It's funny, you know, because my dad has been smoking since I was in the fetus, you know, in the fetus. Did you say rapist, Martin Vega?
Yeah, I did. Technically, that's what it is, brother.
What?
You're in the fetus, dude?
Oh, okay. That had nothing to do with what I was talking about.
All right.
Hey-o.
Thank you for keeping me on track with that, Martin Vega.
Take mine, take away.
You know, he's just been blowing smoke in my face my whole life, but he's a pretty motivational guy, you know. Pretty motivational guy. He's a musician. I remember he would teach me drums. I'd be playing drums in my basement. You know, he'd come down to my basement and he'd be like, you're doing it wrong. You know, he'd teach me how to ride a bike. You know, I'd be riding behind him. He'd be like, you're not going fast enough. I don't know if you guys get it yet, but my dad was a really great dad. you're flashing the light, but like pressing the button to light it up again, like it's taking too long, and it's like, my timer's turned off, oh my god. That was for the host. The rest of you can just sit there and think about that for a second. Or a couple seconds. Whichever you decide is better. Yes!
There we go! Hey!
Magician!
Did nobody know how to do that?
Nope. Apparently not.
Down there?
Do that again.
Thanks. I don't know. Here's what I'll end it with. I just wish that people could die from embarrassment. You know, just like, do you know how hilarious that would be if someone was like in front of a classroom and somebody de-pants them and they're like,
He's dead.
Man's dead.
Next.
That's the show. Dunk.
my name's Devine, that's my time.